Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. The content that I've got for you this evening is all about Illinois striking back against their gun ban being ruled unconstitutional. Now, this is an essential part of this fight because as they push it higher and higher and higher, it gets closer and closer and closer to the Supreme Court. This is something that we need to break down. Everything will be linked in the description box below. And if you are new or a returning viewer, please consider hitting that like button, the subscribe button, and also making sure the notification bell is on. We need as many people in the fold as we can get to pass the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation. And thank you so much in advance for your consideration. And if you have not checked out the new YouTube channel that I started, Second Legacy with Tim from Military Arms Channel, please do me a favor and check it out. This is a little bit more of a long form content. This is something that we can get in there, really break down everything to pass the blessing of the Second Amendment to the next generation. And thank you so much for checking it out. There's a link in the description box below. But my brothers and sisters, let's dive into this because we have got to talk about this situation right here. As you know, Illinois has the assault weapons ban. They passed it. We knew it was going to happen. And it got a TRO against 850 of its constituents. Actually, 850 of the constituents of Illinois. This is what their next move is. Check this out. Illinois fights back after judge slaps restraining order on gun control law. 2-week-old Illinois law enacted in response to mass situation in Highland Park during the July 4th parade. Well, we've covered that ad nauseum. We knew they were going to do it. They did it. And in under 3 weeks, they got a temporary restraining order. And that's just one of multiple lawsuits. This is how we do this. Put as much pressure on the system as we can because they are unconstitutional. They have to defend it and push it higher and higher and higher. And it gets closer and closer and closer to SCOTUS, as I mentioned. The state of Illinois is fighting back after a judge blocked Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker from enforcing a newly enacted ban on certain semi-automatic rifles and high-capacity magazines. So you guys know that happened, but listen to what the state attorney general is doing. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul appealed to the 5th District Appellate Court in Mount Vernon Monday to overturn a temporary restraining order against the Protect Illinois Communities Act, which bans dozens of handguns and rifles, 50 caliber guns, certain attachments and accessories, and limits cartridges to 10 rounds for long guns and 15 rounds for pistols. This is the mag ban, the AR ban. This is the worst ban that's come out of Illinois in a real long time because this one actually became law. Now, it's under temporary restraining order, and like I said, there's a lot more lawsuits that are about to hit that probably will be more impactful than just the 850 residents that did it already. But they are pushing it up to the 5th Circuit. This is where it gets important, because if you zoom out a little bit and you look at Illinois sending it to the 5th Circuit, you've got New York and New Jersey sending theirs to the 2nd Circuit. You've got Washington and Oregon eventually will send theirs to the 9th Circuit. You have so many circuit courts that are getting involved in these types of bans. It's not long until the Supreme Court goes, what is everyone doing? And let's talk about this further. That's where this is going. We have to stay the course. Check this out. I got some more for you. 4 gun merchants and 850 individuals have challenged the law, arguing it was improperly enacted and lacking proper public input. They asserted in a lawsuit, Illinois violated the nation's guarantee of equal protection of the law by exempting from enforcement categories of people based on occupation or training. Retired police officers, for example. Now, that was the part of the law that said, the general population, you're not allowed to have it, but the people that we deem allowed to have it, they can have it with none of the same consequences, none of the same penalties against your rights. That was what the judge found unconstitutional, which obviously is. But they stepped in it because now they're saying, no, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Check this out. Raoul argues Morrison's order was improper. Morrison is the judge. Because of contrary state Supreme Court rulings and the lawsuit's inability to prove the gun ban's approval violates the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause. How hard is it? This group of people can't have it. This select group of people can. That's pretty straightforward. Those are not equal applications. That's unconstitutional. Now, this is a nasty little system, and the part that's going to really throw some sand in the Cheerios is when it goes to SCOTUS because, like I said, you have the 2nd, 5th, and 9th Circuit Courts all getting cases very similar to this one. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you check out Second Legacy with me and Tim. It's linked down there, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.